Ooh, that's hot.
What a lovely experiment.
My pleasure. AWJU. Not long ago, on a night thick with wicked intentions, there was a gathering of the world's most famous detectives, who, if you can believe it, were also the world's most cunning murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective was equipped with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But take heed, as a murderer you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now.
Eureka!
By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally. Each detective had brought a loyal accomplice to Sky. Party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any ridiculous alias will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
Yes?
Yes!
Excellent. Now, look sharp. The ball is about to begin.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
Such enthusiasm. Almost a shame you're going to spoil his party.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett. Thank you for attending my humble soiree. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and allow me to welcome your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... What's this? The storm knocked out the power, and the gas lamps, and the candles. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Time to make your move. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And hurry, the darkness won't last forever.
Is everyone all right? By the dog star! 4 of our guests have been murdered.
Each murder you commit earns you a point from me. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, at least the world's greatest detectives happen to be here. What a stroke of luck. To the evidence board. Aha, we found the murder weapons. Let's start by looking at just 2 of these instruments of death. By examining the bodies, we can tell how many dreadful attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is odd. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
How ironic.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
I see. Yes.
Come on!
All right.
Excellent. We have our case. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
Aha! Yoo-hoo!
Very well. Oh, come
Let's
on.
extrapolate.
Let's continue.
Ahem.
Don't be afraid to collaborate with your fellow detectives. There's no I in investigation.
Come now.
You suspect one of your fellow detectives was the murderer? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime?
Well, what did you think?
Oh, bit of a blunder there. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night.
Yippee.
And as for our escaped murderer, keep lying low and there will be even more points in your future.
There's one pair of murders left to investigate. Try to do it better this time. I wish there was something I could do for those of you who brought these guests.
I'm sure there's something I can do.
All right, thinking caps on.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
Come on.
My word.
On with it.
Uh-oh. Come on. Yoo-hoo.
Yes.
Since you brought this guest, you get control of the magnifying glass. Let's take a closer look, shall we? I hope you all know who did it, because I am totally in the dark here.
Well, we can eliminate one suspect. Their drawing for this weapon is right in front of us.
Come on.
Aha. We're
Interesting.
waiting.
Let's continue.
Interesting. Come on.
Come on.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Filthy gossip.
Bennington, prepare the apology fruit basket. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now on to the... Oh no,
We need some more weapons to keep this party going. Draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
Fundamental.
Indeed. Ah.
You'll also need to name another accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name that stands out.
Yes? Excellent.
True artistry.
Watch this. Why, we have some new arrivals. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. I've got a good feeling about the rest of this party. Oh, barleycorn!
Pick one of our remaining guests and guess who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
If you can hear me, you're not dead. I know it's scary, but if you're near the pate, will you fetch me a plate? Now, who'd like to play a game of Rolly Fingers?
Holy crap!
Another pile of bodies? All this death is starting to get old. These were gifts. No wonder this party is dying.
Oh.
Perhaps.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Come on!
Well then.
Yes.
Yes,
Come
yes.
on.
game is afoot.
Ew.
Interesting.
Come on.
On with it.
Interesting. Ahem. Aha. Oh.
Whoever has the most votes when time runs out will be convicted.
Yes. Come now.
Let's continue.
Come on.
Well,
Slander.
to be fair, you are covered in blood. Must be someone else's. There's one last pair of murders to investigate. You pick and I'll stand back here supportively.
Fascinating.
My word. Yes, yes.
Oh. Get on extrapolate.
Yes, yes.
Oh. Come on.
The sound you hear is the telltale beating of a guilty heart. Also me mixing a very dry martini.
Very well. Come on. Here.
Yes,
On with
yes.
it.
Interesting. Let's extrapolate.
Do you confess?
I knew you'd get it wrong.
This is why we should never perform investigations after cocktails. If no one else has any crimes to commit, the dance floor beckons. Now let's get back to... Oh, ruddy hell!
Don't worry, nobody can hear me but you. Now, kill.
I do hope I just banged into the credenza and not a very stiff corpse. That's quite enough of the sweet Jonathan Taylor Thomas!
I'm not even British.
Come on! I feel like the party is still totally salvageable.
Ma, come on. Ahem.
I see. Let's continue.
Come on.
Whomst committed this crime?
Uh-oh.
Perhaps. On with it.
Yoo-hoo.
Come now.
Very well. Come on.
The suspense is killing me.
How illogical.
You are innocent of murder, but guilty of being weirdly suspicious. Now, whatever you are... Midnight? If we don't solve the rest of these cases right now, I'm going to have a lot of explaining to do. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And I'll give murderers extra points for every detective they fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out. Please hurry.
Oh. Yes. All right.
Come now.
Interesting. Come on.
Yes, yes. It was only logical.
Brutal.
Interesting. Let's continue.
Come on.
Here. Well then, we're waiting.
That one was gruesome.
Fascinating. On with it.
Oh. Ooh. Very well. Come on.
Oh, yes.
Come on.
Yes, yes.
Facts are facts.
Quite clever.
Come on.
Let's continue.
Let's extrapolate. Oh, come on. Aha.
My word. Yes, yes.
I'm impressed.
Perhaps. Yes, yes.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Interesting. Come on.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes.
What a twist. Let's move on, people.
I see. On with it.
My word. Come now.
Very well. Tally ho.
Brilliant work.
Oh. Come on. Come on.
Interesting. Yes, yes.
I knew it. I didn't. Next.
Perhaps. Let's continue.
Here.
Interesting.
We're waiting.
Come on.
Wonderful execution.
Let's
Fascinating.
extrapolate.
Yes, yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Come now.
Yes, fine, keep going.
Oh. There.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
On with it.
Yeah.
Excellent work, detectives. Well, some of you, the rest of you, not so much. As promised, I've been keeping track of who the best detective is. Let's see who gets the prize.
But there's also the matter of who the best murderer is. And we can't forget the one who brought the most popular accomplices. And our overall winner is...
Congratulations. What an eventful evening. Now get the hell out of my house.
Thank you for your support.
What a lovely experiment.
Where was I?
Not long ago, on a night full of punch and paranoia, there was a gathering of the world's most ingenious detectives, who, as it happens, were also the world's most devious murderers. They had devised a unique competition. Where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective came prepared with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But be cautious. As a murderer, you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally.
Indeed.
Dandy.
Yes.
Each detective was aided by a secret accomplice disguised as a fellow party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any pseudonym will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
Fundamental.
First rate.
Yes, that will do nicely. And just in time for the party.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
He wouldn't be so thrilled if he knew you like I do.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett, and it's a pleasure to benefit you with my largesse. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open, just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and let's have a warm welcome for your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... Good heavens! A blackout? I'm much too rich for this sort of inconvenience. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Time for the fun part. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then, guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful. But...
Oh, good. Now let my eyes adjust. Bloody hell! 4 of our guests have been murdered.
each successful murder earns a point for the murderer. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, at least we have the world's greatest detectives here to solve these crimes. To the crime board! Aha! We've found the murder weapons. Let's start with just 2 of these despicable doodads. Thanks to science, we can tell how many awful attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is strange. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
Imagine that.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
Don't waste my time.
Come on.
All right.
Let's continue.
All right, this is the case we're going to crack. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
Interesting.
Aha! Move your feet.
Very well.
Don't forget you can use the magnifying glass to highlight what you found for your fellow detectives.
Shake a leg.
Yes.
You're accusing one of your colleagues? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime?
Joke's on you.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night.
And as for our escaped murderer, keep lying low and there will be even more points in your future.
There's one pair of murders left to examine. I'd greatly appreciate you finding the guilty party this time. I wish there was something I could do for those of you who brought these guests.
I'm sure there's something I can do.
All right, same as before.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
Oh. Ahem.
Let's see. Don't dawdle. I've got it.
Yes. Fascinating.
Come on.
On with it.
Since you brought this guest, you get control of the magnifying glass. And the rest of you, feel free to yell at them if they miss something. Now all we have to do is actually solve the case.
Well, we can eliminate one suspect. Their drawing for this weapon is right in front of us.
Interesting.
Come on.
Aha! Hurry.
Let's extrapolate.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
Yes.
I would call the police, but the storm took out the landline, and I threw my mobile at a rude swan. Great work solving that case. I'm keeping track of who votes for the guilty party and awarding each of you points when you're right, even when the rest of the group gets it wrong. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now, someone get the... Oh, phooey!
It looks like we're running low on weapons. And guests, draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
Yes.
Fine.
Ah. Yes!
Perfect.
Now enter a name for your new accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name that really
Excellent.
pops.
Eureka!
Nicely done.
Did I hear the door? I think we have some newcomers. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. fashionably late, but at least they're alive. Damn it!
Choose another guest and kill them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
I hope no one got blood on my chinchilla. Beauregard? Where are you, Beauregard? This music is only making them more bloodthirsty. At least the dance floors are saints and martyrs. More murders? I did not see that coming. Ah, yes. Looking at something always is a good way to know about it. Indeed.
Come on.
Shake a leg.
All right.
Perhaps. Let's continue.
We're not getting anywhere being polite. Start accusing. By the way, you can use the hurry up button to speed up the timer if your fellow detectives are dragging their feet.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Very well.
Move your feet.
Yes.
Come on.
Be honest now.
I think, therefore, I kill.
Scoundrel! Do you know what we do to killers around here? We ban them from the refreshment table. So there. There's one pair of murders left to investigate. These cases make me feel as uneasy as a man whose home has been the site of multiple violent murders.
Let's see. Don't waste my time.
Now we're having fun.
On with it.
Come on.
Come on. Now we turn friends into suspects, and we turn suspects into the authorities.
I see. Yes, yes.
All right. Oh, yes.
Tally-ho!
Confess! This time I mean it, you are definitely going to prison after the party. At least those murders were a conversation piece. Now, all of you... Dash it all!
Go on. The anticipation is delicious.
One thing I don't know about the rule of three, Jiminy Christmas! Holy This is losing its novelty. I've got a brilliant theory about the one on the right, but I'll let you all handle it.
Aha! Shake a leg.
Let's extrapolate. Come on.
Very well. Get on with it. Fascinating.
It's time to turn your casual mistrust into formal accusations. Whoever has the most votes when time runs out will be convicted.
All right already.
Interesting.
Move your feet.
A hung jury? If we're going to catch the murderer, we'll need a majority vote. Get it together and vote next time. My party depends on it. Now I think it's time for the midnight. We've still got a ton of unsolved murders, and I am not going back to prison. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And I'll give murderers extra points for every detective they fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out. Please hurry.
Let's see. Don't waste my time.
Come on. It's alive. Ha. Well, not anymore.
Very interesting. Moving on.
Interesting.
Aha! Hurry.
Oh, come
All right.
I see. Let's continue.
Come on.
Disgusting. I love it.
My. Shake a leg.
Perhaps.
Tally-ho.
I see.
I forgot about that one.
Fascinating.
All right.
All right already.
Let's see.
Interesting.
Move your feet. They deserved it.
Nicely done. Next.
Okay.
Very well. Come on.
Aha! Don't waste my time.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
Excellent. Moving on.
All right.
My.
Oh, Doddle.
I see. Yes. Get on with it. Perhaps.
It was for the children.
Yes, yes, let's go.
Interesting.
Oh.
Let's see. My.
Come on.
Move your feet.
All right.
I've got it.
All right.
Excellent work, detectives. For the most part. As promised, I've been keeping track of who the best detective is. Let's see who gets the prize.
All well and good, but let's see who the best murderer is. And who brought the most popular accomplices. And our overall winner is...
Congratulations! Thank you for coming. I would say tell your friends, but tell no one.
You have traveled to this sacred mountaintop, seeking answers from the all-knowing wheel of enormous proportions. You may now ask the wheel any one question that torments your very soul. Should you be chosen, your longing for truth will be satisfied, and your life forever changed. Very well. The Great Wheel invites you to the mountaintop. You fell asleep in the dentist chair and now you're a trivia answering board game meeple? Oh, I promise it only gets weirder. You're gonna take turns spinning me. And you get points if I land on your slice. Earn 20,000 points and you'll be able to spin the winner wheel. Oh, you got this. Well, never mind. No one likes a wheel splainer. You have the chance to win points thanks to these two slices. But your odds increase when you have more of them. So let's earn some by doing a little trivia. And here we go. I'm in the mood for question 1. Which of these are Beatles albums? Just tap on the ones that fit the prompt. Done. Here's what I was looking for. All right, let's see how you did. Whoa! You two are making me take notice. You just earned a slice. And what about the top scoring player, you ask? Another slice. Question 2 kind of sneaks up on you, right? Which of these are Dungeons and Dragons monsters? Tap the answers that fit and totally ghost the ones that don't. That's all. But what was yes and what was no? Does everything line up? How did you... For you. It's round ending question 3, my favorite. You'll be typing your answers for this one. What rhymes with chunk? 1-syllable common words only. There are 20 correct answers. Try to name them all before time runs out. I'm a little too big to sleep on top, so I'll choose the bottom. You wore deodorant yesterday because you... Try to sneak one more answer in. These juicy answers make me smile. You get a bonus if you answered some no one else did. It looks like it's you. Are you ready for something shiny?
Our flight!
I bestow unto thee the power slice. You can stick it on my head and spin me. Oh, and the spinning? Let's go do that. Look at you up here, where your slices can finally be spun and score you some points. Choose the slots on my face to socket your slices. But watch out. You split the points with everyone that shares a slot with you. A slot with arrows will give you points if you're next to it, but I wonder how many of you will cozy up to it. You're gonna take turns spinning me. And I've decided that you will go first. Swipe the wheel on your device to spin. You can also tap real fast, if that's more your thing. I'm revolving! Revolving! Okay, you get points to help you win the game. The power slice. It grows in number until you land on one. You're up. This is gonna be good. I just know it. Oh, that is fun. New spinner. It's a split pot. Whew, all that spinning filled up my spin meter, which means it is time for the last spin of the round. This last spin is up to you. I'm decelerating, and very soon, it's a pod share. I have the uncontrollable urge to flip over. Oh, looks like I can double as a scoreboard. Isn't that unusual? You need at least 20,000 points to win. So why don't we scrape up some more points, all right? Presently, I'm flushed with slices. So how about I give you 2? Can you believe you're about to play question 1? Which musicians are known for dressing up so you can't see their faces while performing? The answers that fit are calling to you. They're saying, tap me, I'm correct. I've always dreamed of opening a little shop that sells gourmet cupcakes, and then using my laser vision to burn whole cities to the ground. One day. And what were the correct answers? What did you say? A second slice, yes.
Question 2, incoming.
You need to answer this question numerically. What is the largest quantity of boxed crayons that Crayola manufactures? Use the keypad on your device to enter a number and then tap submit. The player who gets the closest will win this one. You entered... Is your answer this? The crayons are cool, but I was always a quill and scroll god myself. Really? Bonk. Question 3 and a power slice go hand in hand. How many answers can you get on this question? Which shape has more sides? Tap as many correct answers as you can before time runs out. It's the home stretch now. Keep tapping. And we're done here. You have all the points you need. You need just one more spin to go your way. I choose you. Power slice incoming.
Power slice.
Step into my parlor. Would it be weird if I had a set of bushes trimmed in your likeness, asking for a friend? Here's a hot tip. You can tap a slot more than once to add a multiplier. Give it a shot if you're feeling frisky. We're gonna start this spinning adventure off with you. You still there? Oh, I'm so happy. I'm ready for a new spinner. This is gonna be the spin to tell your grandkids about. You share the pot and my excitement. You ready for a new spinner? 'Cause I sure am. You get to split the pot. With those points, you now qualify to spin the winner wheel. Get over here, you. If you can spin and land on one of your slices, then you win. But if I land on a skull, the game continues. Will this be the winning spin? Put your back into it. And so, I shall answer your most meaningful question. Spin me one last time and know the truth. We are all waiting patiently, so spin. This is a truly awe-inspiring result. Hold this answer near and dear, little one. Your pilgrimage brings you to the Great Wheel once again. Are you pondering the same thing, or do you got a new spicy-flavored question for me? These are some peculiar questions, but I am a peculiar wheel. My friends are back! Did you have a great summer like I wrote in your yearbook? Welcome back, the wheel said, with 2 slices for you. Who just gives away slices? Me. To start things off, which of these are or were real American daytime soap operas? Just tap on the ones that fit the prompt. Of all the things that have been offered to me on my altar, nobody has ever sacrificed to me a tuna melt. And I'm starting to think it's on purpose. Good! Now feast your eyes on these juicy answers. Oh, that's exactly what you said, right? I don't believe it. Imagine a second question. Let's call it question 2. Which of these are exercises for the arms? You know, for those sweet pythons. Tap the right answers. That seems like a good idea. Only a few more TikToks and we're done here. Okay, but what about the answers? How about that? Plunk. Have another one. This last question is where the power slice is hiding. This one really means something to me. How many countries make up the United Kingdom? Choose a number that makes you feel warm and special. But I wanted... It must be you! Woo, that's a spicy power slice.
Power slice.
Pow! The knowledge of the universe is only a few spins away. Welcome to the mountaintop, where your slices can be spun and turned into points. There's room on my face for all of your slices, I promise. It's not too late for you, next spinner. Show me what you're made of. The mystery of where I land is about to... Okay, why not? Next spinner. I'm so pleased. You ready, new spinner? Cowabunga, like a turtle! Can you believe it's the last spin already? The last spin is all in your tiny meeple hands. It's fun to share points. Let's get real introspective regarding your scores. One round in and I'm already sweating. Can you believe I used to just answer people's questions for money? That's pretty silly. This Q&A thing makes a lot more sense. I'd like to introduce you to question 1. As of 2020, which of these animals are extinct? Some answers are more tappable than others, am I right? Remember when they first invented paper? Man, that was a big day. All right, the answers look something like this. How can that be? An extra slice it is. The sequel to question 1, question 2. You're gonna pair things off based on this prompt. Match the theme park to the attraction. You'll see 2 columns that you can slide up and down. Tap an item in column A, then tap its match in column B. Time for just a few more matches. Okay, let's see the matches. That all looks right to me. You're welcome. Take another. Question 3. Oh, that's right, the power slice question. Who are Winnie the Pooh's friends? Tap the ones that fit the prompt. Don't tap the others. All this tapping reminds me how much I love to tap dance, but it makes me sad because I'll never do it myself. Don't think about that. Just keep tapping. How about some answers, baby? I love Thai food. I hate Thai scores. You're the one for me. It's time for another power slice.
Power slice.
Bam! Now hurry up the mountain. I'm lonely over here. You climbed a mountain for me? Oh, I'm touched. Some of these slice slots look pretty tempting, right? Why don't you start things off? I'm about to stop, and... Hello! It's your turn. What a great spin! Hey, how about a spin from a new spinner?
Power slice.
Oh, wow! It's the power slice. You won the pot, but you also get something extra. Choose 2 other players to make them swap points. Who has a swappable score? You tell me. A swap there shall be. Some much-needed points. It's Skull City over here. It's your time to shine. Oh no, Skull Slices do bad things. Imagine that. Everyone else gets points, but they come from you. Uh-oh! The spin is yours! You can win it right here! And now, you've spent your entire life seeking an answer to this question! Go ahead and spin me one last time. The wheel has spoken! Welcome back, returning players. What are we thinking? Same question or something different? No judgment here. I'm not sure I'm legally allowed to answer one of these. Well, we'll see. Back for more? Or is it just that you can't get the key to the mountaintop bathroom without playing? It's like I always say, you can't start a game without 2 slices. Don't worry, I've got plenty. We will start with question 1. Which of these are actual cat food brands? Just tap on the ones that fit the prompt. Okay, now here's what we were looking for. Did you tap the ones you were supposed to? I don't believe it. And no, I didn't forget. Another one! Let's keep up this momentum with question 2. Which words are part of the NATO phonetic alphabet? Start tapping like a group of determined woodpeckers. All right, prepare yourself for the truth. No way. Let's get you a power slice. Just do good on this last question, okay? In what year did the Summer of Love take place? Imagine yourself getting the exact right answer and then settling for being real close. But the correct answer is... I see a winner. Could it be another power slice?
Power slice.
Slices! Come up to my room. Mom says we can play Dance Dance Revolution. So glad you joined me up here with all those slices that can be spun and turned into points. The slot with the 2 and the X, that one's worth double. Unless everyone shares it. Then it won't end up worth so much, am I right? You can still win next spinner, so make this a good one! Hurry up! I don't want to spin without you! I like what I see. You're up. All right, not bad. Next spinner.
Power slice.
A power slice. I want my slice owner. Pick a slice and you'll steal points from anyone who's on it. The points you take are fixed, so everyone there will chip in equally. Ah, you really stole those points good. The last spin really amps things up. Make this one count, last spinner. Yes, yes. Oh, wait, is it? Hey, that's something. There's two sides to every wheel, and one of them has your scores. Round one is behind us, and already it feels like we're all a little older, a little wiser, a little, dare I say, more mature. If I gave you 2 new slices, would you invite me over for Thanksgiving? A boom. I'd like to start with question 1. How about you? Which things does Louis Armstrong see in What a Wonderful World? When you see an answer that fits the prompt, give it a little tap. That's what I would do. Sometimes I take a bubble bath in a volcano. It's great for the skin. You should try it sometime. That's it, and the answers were... This calls for 2 slices. Question 1 is nothing compared to question 2. Let's see how you match these. Match the candidate with their running mate. What a great big group of total losers. Go ahead, you're gonna match so good. There's only time for 1, maybe 2 matches. Impossible! The top scores have me feeling all warm and fuzzy. Enjoy. Question 3 and power slices are totally a thing. I know I can count on you to answer this one. If you grew a vegetable as heavy as the Golden Jubilee diamond, how many carrots would your carrot be? You don't need a perfect answer, you just need the best answer. I need that number. Please provide one before time's up. And the correct answer is... My decision is... you! I got a power slice with your name on it.
Power slice!
Bing! Well, now I'm all fired up for a set of spins. Get over here! I see you made it up the mountain. That means my bear traps are poorly hidden. Oh, I'm overdue for a makeover. Could you apply some Slice foundation? Be generous. My face is craving your slices. Come on! The first spinner in this round? Well, that's you, silly.
Oh, yeah!
It's your turn. All right, yeah. I'm ready for a new spinner.
Power slice!
Power slice!
What did you put in that power slice? I'm full of energy now. Spin me as many times as you can. I'm flush with points.
I'm a wheel!
Wow, that was just a lot. Let's pretend that never happened. Hey, how about a spin from a new spinner? The time to spin me is running out. I love this result! This Meeple's ready to make a move. The last spin really raises the stakes. I had a feeling you'd be our last spinner. Well, that's something. I think we should get hypercritical about your point totals. All right, I'm just gonna say it. I'm cheering for you. You don't always let others in, but I see you. Careful of the hundreds of cliffs around here. I know you all are particularly squishy. Plunk. I'm here to ask question 1, and you're here to answer it. Match the artist to their band. I want to see everything match. Go! Time for just a few more matches. So, what matched after all? You now have all the required points. The next spin that gives you points can win you the game. One more slice. Question 2, don't mind if I do. What are the original Goosebumps titles? What if you tapped all the answers that fit the prompt? I bet it'd feel pretty good. Your tap time is ticking away. Hey, recognize these answers? But is that what you said? A boom. Let's finish this set strong and get you that power slice. In what year did the first pair of Croc shoes grace the planet Earth? Hey, dial in a good number, will ya? Submit your number now. Time is short. But what was the correct answer? And the hole inside all of us was filled with rubbery clogs with holes. More players are able to win? Very exciting! The winner is... you! It was always you! Chew on a power slice.
Power slice!
Pow! Now climb the mountain and let's spin. What a crazy coincidence! You made it up my mountain alive, and I stopped tossing bricks at people who climb my mountain. That wheel on your browser may look like me, but it's actually my little brother, the wheel of tappable interfaces. The slices you keep go to waste. Hurry up. Oh, how I've dreamed that you'd be our first spinner. You just doubled up! You know what this means. Come to my side, little one. You're about to win the game! Don't let me down! Oh, we're not done yet. You still have a chance next spinner, so make this one count! There you go. Oh, this is happening! You can win right now. Give us a spin. And so, I will now provide a life-changing answer to your great question. You gotta spin me one last time now. I, the wheel, have spoken!
Look in the sky, that's 1,000 miles high.